The NFL draft is just a little over 48 hours away from kicking off in Green Bay, and there are so many storylines involving this year's class, including what's going on here inside State 48. Max Zepeda and Daniel Rios join us from the touchscreen to break down some of the local draft prospects.
A lot of local storylines in this year's NFL draft, from the Cardinals to ASU's Camp Skattebo. And with that in mind, it's only fitting that we bring in our Cronkite News draft expert who went to the NFL Combine last month in Indianapolis, our own Daniel Rios. And Daniel, obviously we have to start with pick number 16, belonging to the Cardinals. Monty Ossenfort, you believe, should be targeting one side of the ball in particular.
Yeah, defensive side of the ball wasn't good last year. 4.6 yards a carry. Definitely need a lot more talent there. And thankfully in this draft, there's a lot of talent in round one. Derek Harmon out of Oregon led the FBS in pressures last season. Definitely will be a force in the middle. Jahad Campbell can rush the passer off the edge. Off-ball linebacker, can play in the pass coverage. I mean, Jonathan Gannon's going to love this guy if he, comes into the desert. And then Jahade Barron, most physical corner in this class, I think can definitely come in day one and make an impact.
And hey, guys, at all three levels of that defense as well, where they could possibly make improvements. But we all know the most important position in the sport is, of course, quarterback. Tyler Shough, who, if you don't know, is a Chandler native, Hamilton High School alum, 7 years in college, just came out of Louisville. You believe he's the most NFL-ready quarterback in this class?
Yeah, most NFL ready. 3 schools in 7 years, like you said. I mean, he's gone through 3 straight years of injuries. He's faced adversity. He went to Louisville because he wanted to play, under center. Things you don't see that, these college prospects do in college. And he has elite arm strength, accurate, can stand tall in the pocket, and I think whichever NFL team takes him on day 2 likely will get someone who can really come in and make an impact. 26 by the time NFL season starts next year. That's his biggest knock, so definitely we'll have to see where he goes.
You certainly saw that in that clip from the game against SMU earlier this season. Camp Skattebo is obviously a pertinent storyline amongst a lot of people in the Valley. Some Cardinals fans might want him to stay home, but you believe at least late in day 2 is probably where he's going to go and probably not stay in the Valley.
Yeah, not stay in the Valley. I don't think the Cardinals really need a guy like Skattebo. Definitely is possible, though, but definitely late day 2. I think late round 3 is probably his range, and he'll definitely make an impact and make any NFL GM happy.
Now, certainly, obviously, Valley fans would maybe want to disagree with you, but we'll see, obviously, where that goes come Friday. But this is your mock draft, at least when it comes to day 1. It's a lot to take in. You might want to pause and take a screenshot of this so you can at least get an idea of what it's going to be like on Thursday night. But at least at the top, probably not necessarily a surprise of where we're going here.
Yeah, Cam Ward, Titans need a quarterback. Will Levis hasn't worked out. It's kind of written on the wall at this point. T-Mac going to the Cowboys. I think he complements Dak Prescott really well, and I think CeeDee Lamb will be definitely happy to line up across from him in that offense. And then Jahad Campbell, I mean, athletic freak, can run around the field everywhere. I mean, I think Jonathan Gannon's going to love this guy if they end up going that route.
Absolutely. And one big storyline you have Shedeur Sanders going 21 to Pittsburgh. Probably a falling stock in many people's eyes. What do you see?
Yeah, definitely could go number 9 to New Orleans, but I think Mike Tomlin, I think he falls, and Mike Tomlin, is reports that he loves him, definitely will fit in Pittsburgh and, that culture up there.
Well, certainly we'll see how much of this mock draft lines up. Every team has a pick around that first round on Thursday night, so we'll at least have to see if things line up that way on 5 p.m. Arizona time when the draft officially kicks off. But for Daniel Rios, I'm Max Zepeda. We'll send it back to you guys at the desk.